Hello everyone and welcome back to Parts Talk. Today we will go a little into everything: parts, service and sales. After sales rather, but we will dip a little bit into sales. It's not going to be long. But before we begin, please hit that like button for more content and subscribe if you find my topics informative so you'll be notified when a new episode is dropped. It will only take 1.5 seconds. A friendly reminder that I may be the only program that takes you beyond the sales department consistently. That is, others focus specifically on cars, their performances, looks, styles, their features, and DIY videos from mechanics. So let's get right into it. And this is a complaint about my department, the parts department.
Don't you just love it when you go to a site, you see the cylinders leaking, you get the gland nut number, you get the serial number, the machine number, everything that the dealer needs to order you the correct part. And they say, okay, this is the seal you need. So you get out to your site, you tear the machine apart, you pull the cylinder down, and they send you the wrong seal kit. This is nowhere near the other kit. They even ask you for the gland nut number so that they can get you the proper seal, and they still screw it up. It's ridiculous. See, now the machine is actually down. Before it was just leaking oil. Now it's down until I get the right seal. Wasted my time and wasted the customer's time. Thanks, parts department.
And that is just basically understandable. In days of old, yes, I said it, after spending 20 years in the auto industry, I accept that I'm not that young anymore. But in the days of old, we had to memorize the manuals. That's one aspect. We had to try to gain the customer's confidence. So we had to memorize the manuals, the models, and even the VIN series of those units, those vehicles at that time that we had to facilitate for the customers and the parts alike. Web-based and online EPCs are good, but I think they have made us a little bit lazy thinkers in the end. They are a tremendous help by and large, because we can use a lot more information right there in front of us by the click of a button. But at the same time now, it has taken away our capacity to think. Another thing I can confidently attest is that some accountability also lies with the manufacturer. During my time selling over the counter, I discovered from time to time information in the parts manual were sometimes incorrect. We had to contact the PDC, which is a parts distribution center, and have them send us the correct information. I'm not saying that this customer is wrong or anything like that. He has voiced a concern, but I have experienced this particular situation before, where the mechanic gives us all the correct information only to check the manual and to see that the information in the manual itself was not corresponding to the actual vehicle. Then we will have to do a bulletin to advise the PDC. The PDC does another bulletin to advise the entire world that they actually made a mistake. The thing is, with large auto groups gobbling up a smaller competition, and if you want to keep your job, then you have to be very, very good at it. The only persons who have the handle right now are mechanics, because they can basically go anywhere to work. And their numbers are shrinking, as some mechanics no longer have a passion to do this job anymore, especially those working for dealerships with bad management. But I won't go long into this itself. There can be a number of factors, but I also remember that in days of old, again, a lot of mechanics, they couldn't explain the type of part that they needed, and they will often pull down the vehicle. They will take everything inside a carton box to the counter, and then both the parts guy and the mechanic go through everything, and then we will oftentimes match those parts with what they have based on what is on our shelves inside the parts department itself, to ensure that the customer is getting the right information. So it can go both ways. I'm not taking any side here, but this thing actually do happen. So without further ado, I am going to go directly into another video here about a customer voicing her dissatisfaction about her car that was scanned by a mechanic, and let's hear for yourself.
Now I gotta excuse me. I eat when I'm upset. I done went to the auto mechanic place because my check engine light was on, and I paid $390, okay? And a week later, What is this? What is this? It looks like my check engine light is back on. And you know what? When I go back, they're going to be trying to charge me some more money. Talking about it's something different. It ain't nothing damn different. It's the same damn thing. You just charged me for something that I probably didn't need. When you want to charge me $85 to get another damn diagnosis, I diagnosed that you done fucked up the first time.
She's upset, and rightly so, because this happened to me even just recently. The difference is I took my car to a dealership, and they in fact gave me a printout of all the codes, the entire diagnostic of what was wrong with the vehicle at the time, and the problem that needed to be solved. It included both parts and service that is needed to remedy the situation. The problem was that I did all of that, and well, I didn't do them all at once because I was on a budget. My check engine light kept going and coming back. I just gave up because after spending more than $1,000 on repairs, I replaced the map sensor, I cleaned the injectors, I did the necessary servicing that was needed, of course, and everything else was done. Check engine light went away, it came back. So I said, you know what, I'll just accept it. I'll just allow the car to run its course, and then I'll just change it shortly after if any major problem comes along. But I basically understand what she's saying and what she's going through. In her situation, to be fair, the mechanic is just lazy. They can clear the light using the diagnostic scanner that they use to plug the car in to get the reading of the check engine light itself. But the problem never went away. All they did was clear the light. He just made other hardworking mechanics look bad and gaslighting the many complaints about mechanics ripping people off. And if you listen to my videos, watch my videos, listen to my podcast, I've said this over and over and over again. The industry is in a state that people are no longer afraid to go online, post videos like these, and let the entire world know that the problem they had and how dissatisfied they are and how angry they are about the experiences from garages, mechanics, dealerships, you name it. Luckily, she did not name the mechanic, she did not name the garage or the dealership, so hopefully that mechanic actually sees this and try to reach out to her and remedy the situation and also apologize. Let's move right along, but I will continue to share videos like this. Others will understand exactly what needs to be done, and all our hardworking mechanics, please don't give up. We need you in the industry even as much as the EV evolution is going on. We're going to need persons to keep our vehicles on the road and keep them running. So let's move right along to our next video, bad dealerships itself. Okay, let me start it over and I'm going to read what it has to say. Don't want to play the music because there might be copyright claims on this. And this one says, car dealerships I will never visit in my life. Let's go ahead. So car dealerships I will never visit in my life. The first one that comes up is Nissan dealerships. Salespeople make it feel like a buy here, pay here a lot. Salespeople make it feel like a buy here, pay here a lot. Okay. Salesman overhype. A Nissan Altima S wanted me to pay $500 a month for a certified pre-owned. That is a lot of money for a certified pre-owned. Next one is Kia dealerships. Both times I've gone to one, some middle-aged white man made jokes using racial slurs. Next one, GMC and Buick dealerships. I think they're pointless and want way too much money for a base model work truck. That's their experience. Thankfully, they didn't name all the dealership, but they're willing to put that information out there, and I've said it time and time again. But let me know what you think about all of this. And again, remember to hit that like button on your way out. It will only take 1.5 seconds. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I hope this was informative as was entertaining. What do you think? Leave your comments below. Until next time.